Stream's going again.
Copy that.
So apologies ladies and gentlemen, we're having some technical issues at the moment. We'll wait for some fresh invites to come to us. Hopefully we will get racing again in the not too distant future. So far 2 races down. Next one up is going to be the 2006 Renault around Albert Park, Australia. So just waiting for the lobby to be set back up again and then we'll go again. So familiar faces so far. Dutch and Tico taking the wins. Who's going to win the third race? Obviously it will depend a lot on the grid, random grids, so anything can happen. Are we going to see a Div 2 driver going to win? Maybe. I haven't got an invite yet, Max, so chill out. Chill your boots, Max. Just have another have another 2 glugs of your beer.
No problem.
Mikey, you can stuff your face with some more pizza. We're all good.
Thank you.
Cheers.
So this is the last FTRL action of 2020. Yeah, now we're on our Christmas break. Back, of course, first week. ACC, of course, finished last night, and Sweeney took his second ACC championship with his nearest rival Fro missing. And, it was a win for Tritt, but Sweeney came home P2, which meant he took the title in a 2-hour race. And tell you what, it was a brutal 2 hours. Considering I'm fairly used to using a wheel, to drive 2 hours on that thing was interesting, to say the least. I definitely felt it this morning in the shoulders. Some invites. Yes.
There we go, there we go.
Here we go, here we go. Right. Get back into the session. Spectating. So just waiting for the lobby to repopulate. And then we will get underway with round 3. Just waiting for 3 guys to hop back in, and then we will be underway again. Oh, one more. Who are we waiting for? Get back in the lobby, whoever you are. Get back here. Who are we waiting for? Is it Madman? Might be Madman. Madman, hurry up. I don't know if anyone even knows who's missing, so I'll send him a couple of invites just in case. Missed him. Where's he gone? There he is. And full 20. There we go. We're all back. Yay!
Whoop whoop.
Alright, so everybody ready up, and let's try again on this one, shall we? In the background you can hear Max turning himself the cube and Pete.
Wasn't me.
I don't believe you. Right, hopefully the lobbies will play ball this time.
Predictions.
Let's see the grid first. I'll decide once I've seen the grid, once I know which one the good drivers are near the front. So. Right.
Yeah, because I'm watching the stream as well. I'm about, 15, 20 seconds behind you sometimes, I think.
Just hear us going, he's crashed!
Yeah.
To be fair, you've probably got about as much as idea of what's going on as I do, looking at it, because everybody's in the same car. You just... At least with like the normal ones, you can like tell who's who, because you look, it's a Red Bull, it's a Ferrari, it's an Alfa Romeo. It's just like there's 20 Renaults gone piling into that corner, and I have no idea who's going to come out first. But at least the standings seem to be keeping up, because usually you go through like the first couple of corners and then it jumbles around, don't you? So the guy in last could be first for all I know.
Yeah.
Like, I have no idea what's going on.
Exactly.
I suppose it's a bit difficult to kind of keep track of everybody's helmet.
Exactly. If only they were all as good as Dutch's. Oh god, no. Oh, rough. Yes, we've got some lights.
Nice cars.
5 lights. It's Corboy on pole this time from Zombie again on the front row. Away we go. Zombie's got a decent start. Corboy's got nowhere off the line. And Zombie jumps into the lead for the 3rd time.
Oh, Nexus Cats!
Oh, there's cars all over the grass. Oh, somebody's getting a twitch on further back. I can't see who it was. Tom T. Smith's all the way. Oh, T. Smith's gone round. He's up the round at the first corner. He's off the back. Everybody piling into the centre for turn 4. 2 or 3 wide. Somebody's off. It's Matt Cors. Still 2 wide. Oh, somebody in the wall. Who was that? It's Corboy. I think. Oh, that was Pulsar to Corboy. He's in the wall. He's down to P18. Corboy's having an absolute shocker. He's at the back of Matman now. I think he's got something down. Tico. Oh, Tico's picked up a penalty already.
Who asked for carnage for Christmas?
I think I'll pay them. So Zombie leads there by 1.2 seconds from Pagani. He's now second. Scuba, though, right on his tail. So Scuba getting a decent start. Oh, Pagani's picked up a penalty there for cutting the fast chicane there. He has stayed ahead of Scuba and has closed the gap somewhat to Zombie, who's weaving through the little straight there for some reason. Scuba kicking up the grass. Wesker's in P4. Oh, 2 or 3 wide coming round the penultimate corner. Oh, it's 3 wide into the final break. He said, oh my god. Oh, around goes Chubbs. Oh, some of the 3. Everybody's off. I don't know who else is involved in that. Everybody. Oh, somebody's spilling into the pit lane. Who was that? I bet who that was. Alright, to see Posh somehow come out of P5 and all that. Dutch Tricks is now P6.
Go making move on Tom.
Oh, Chubbs has retired.
Oh, there goes Enduro Chris.
Oh, what's happened there? Where's he gone? Oh, somebody's in the wall. Who's that? Oh, Nexus Cats has hit the wall coming out of the first chicane. He's down to P14. Who's that going side by side? We've got Aaron and Matt Corsa. There's no love lost here. Oh, Aaron over the curbs. Oh, he got a penalty for his trouble. He's got back out of Matt Cors though. That'll be his sole aim here. I might see a brake test in a second. Matt Cors looking left and right. You've got AP and P9 on the back of Tom Duval, who's on the back of Tico, who seems to have some wing damage potentially. Dutch Tricks now trying to close on City Posh. You've got Wesker P4 chasing down Scuba, who's still close to the back of Pagani. Meanwhile, Zombie holding his own at the front, 1.1 seconds ahead then on lap 2. Zombie took his first pole position in FTRL at China in the Div 2 race a couple of weeks ago. He leads the way here by just over a second. Oh, Tico's picked up a penalty, another penalty for Tico there. This is the Tico we all know. Captain penalty. Scuba and Pagani closing in on the race leader now then. You could be captain penalty as well. You're Div 2 captain penalty.
I'll
Tico's
accept
Div
that
1. Tico's Div 1 captain penalty. Yeah. So Zombie
I'll take
leads in half a second now as Pagani closing in. Could Pagani be on for the win here? He's got the magnets on, but he's bringing Scuba with him. Wesker not too far back either, and City Posh P5, Duchess P6. Bit of a gap back then to Tico. He's got Tom Duval right behind him, AP and Aaron. So we've got 4 Div 1 drivers. Nose to tail, and Matt Calls in P11. He's just dropping back a little bit, then a bit of a gap back to Junkie Sport. Who are these cats? The recovering T Smith. Then you've got Corboy, who's got a bit of wing damage there, so the pole sitter all the way down to P15. Casey Bernard on the back of him. And a small gap back to Mattman, who's having a tough time with it so far. And Joe Chris, who's had some dramas. He's down in 18th, and Brutus, who is a long way back. So I think he might have got spun into the pit lane. I saw somebody get spun into the pit lane. I wonder if it was him. You know, that carnage at the front. Scuba has made the move on Pagani for P2, and now he is turning in. Oh, Junkie Sports crash coming out of the fast chicane. So that fast chicane has claimed its first victim. And Dutch Tricks picks up a penalty now as well. He tries to close down on this top group. Zombie still leads, but Scuba is hunting him down. Got now just 0.4 of a second. Oh, Scuba coming so hot there to turn 4. He's now all over the back of Zombie. Zombie's going to be feeling the pressure here from the current Div 1 championship leader. In the background, Pagani's now got a small train form behind him, led by Wesker, City Posh and Dutch Tricks in this group as well. Are we going to see a move for the lead? I don't think he's close enough, but further back, it's too wide. Wesker to the outside of Pagani. City Posh pushing him around, and Dutch Tricks just waiting to pick up the pieces. They come out 2 by 2. Wesker's got the driver though. It's City Posh on Wesker, in fact. City Posh getting the... City Posh getting... Oh! All a bit Larry. Dutch Tricks trying to buy in as well. Dutch Tricks does Wesker, so Wesker's lost 2 places in a couple of corners. And all this has let Tico close on the back of this group as well. So that's our 5-car train.
And Scuba catched up with Zombie.
Tom Duval trying to catch him. Yeah, he's on the back of him. Where are they? He's coming through the penultimate corner now. Can Zombie hold up for one more lap? He drifts around the final corner. Goes a little bit to the inside to try and brilliant the slipstream. It looks like it's between these two for the win. In the background though, Pagani got City Posh trying to come down the inside. Drops back in again. There's a bit of a gap opened up there. Dutch Tricks. Got Tico Wesker down to P7. So Wesker just tumbling down the order. Meanwhile, race leaders, as you were, Zombie holding him off. Pagani comes back at City Posh. Gives him the hip and shoulder. Tries to hang on around the outside of 4. Can't do it, and now Dutch Tricks buys it as well, round the outside of Pagani. Pagani's on the grass. Oh, he's at the wall! Pagani hits the wall hard.
Pagani!
He's bounced across both sides. And he's out of the race. That's him gone. Oh, dear me, what's going on there? I think it was Pagani's car.
Scuba right on the back of Zombie still.
Yeah, they come up.
Make a move.
Here we go, they're into the fast chicane. Zombie just needs to be clean through here, keep the speed up. Oh, he's a little bit wide. He's going to have to go defensive.
Yes.
Scuba's up the inside.
Oh, come on.
Side by side. Zombie's led this race pretty much from the go. Can Scuba get down the inside? Oh, he can. Can Zombie switch back? No. Scuba with a block pass. Oh, in the background it's all kicking off as well. But Zombie, who's led this race pretty much since the start-finish line, has been robbed 4 corners from home.
Yes, Scuba.
And Scuba wins in the Renault. Zombie takes P2. City Posh is P3. Dutch is P4 ahead of Tico. Is Tom going to jump on penalties? He does. Wesker comes home. Oh, Wesker jumps both of them on penalties. He's up to P5. Tom Duval finishes 6th. AP 7th. Aaron is 8th. Tico down to 9th with those penalties. That causes 10th. Next is Cats crosses the line in P11 ahead of T Smith. Recovering after that opening last skirmish. Kirsty Bernard. Pips Enduro Chris for 13th and 14th with Batman P15. And Brutus, who is half a lap down. So he's had some impressive dramas. He's going to straight line the chicane. Can he keep it pointing the right way? Just about. Yeah, he's missing quite a lot of his wing, to be fair. I can't imagine that car is particularly nice to drive at this moment in time. Struggles to get it turned into the right-hander. Of course, Renault re-signed Fernando Alonso for 2021, although he'll be rebranded as Alpine. Will that mark a return to their glories? We shall see next year. And Brutus crosses the line, P16 then, so the retirement's Pagani Callboy. And a couple of others who are missed. City Bosch Blue gets driver of the day. Coming through from the back of the pack. Zom in the chat there, wishing he had F1 now. Well, you know what to do, Zom. If you ask Santa Claus really nicely,
Bite.
maybe he'll get it for you. Or better still, pray to Satan. Satan's more likely to give you nice things. Just have to sell your soul. So Scuba takes the victory, denies Zombie. City Bosch Blue rounds off the podium. Yeah, your top three in this one. Some cities on the naughty list. So Scuba is the winner then from Zombie. City Posh comes home P3. Dutch Tricks recovers to P4. Wesker P5. Tom Duval is P6 ahead of AP with Aaron 8th, Tico 9th, and Matt Cors rounds out the top 10. Just ahead of his fellow Dane Nexus Cats 11th. T Smith recovers to P12 after the spin on the opening lap. Casey Bernard was 13th. Enduro Chris 14th. Matt Mann P15 and Brutus Beer the final finisher. P16 Pagani battled at the front early on, but they had a huge drama coming out of turn 5 and played pinball with the walls, resulted in losing a tyre. He was 17th Callboy, and a bit of a dramatic race from pole. He finishes in 18th. The Junkie Sport retired, he was 19th, and Chubbs was our first retirement in that one. So up next then, race 4. Max, what's race 4?
Question. Let me have a bite of my pizza first.
Are you eating pizza as well? Why is everybody eating pizza but me?
No, I'll finish mine.
Nobody told me this was a pizza party. Right, Spa next. Is this the Red Bull or is this the McLaren? I think the McLaren's Silverstone, isn't it?
It's, yeah, that's the race I'm looking forward to. I think that's going to be complete carnage.
That's going to be carnage, yes, it probably will be then. So, up next, yeah, the 2010 Red Bull Racing RB6. Of course, the car that carried Sebastian Vettel to his first title.
Ooh.
And at the legendary Spa-Francorchamps. This one's bound to be exciting. Spa always produces good races. Are we going to see a wet race? Could this be a wet race? What's the weather on? Weather's on. No, the weather's on clear dry, so we're not going to have a wet race. Boo!
Ooh.
No, I can't imagine it'd be a lot of fun on average cells. Or just a bounce settle.
Great car again. Amazing track.
Indeed. I spent 2 hours pounding around here last night on a ACC, doing a 2-hour version of the Spa 24 hours.
Was lucky enough to see 2 times the F1 race there.
Yeah, nice. I think that is my aim for when the world goes back to some sort of normality, as I do need to go see an F1 race live.
One day.
One day. Soon. Please be soon. We're all bored of this lockdown. Just let us out. So then this is race 4 of our classic F1 cars. I say classic, it's a car that's only 10 years old. Before we go back to the oldest car that we're going to be racing tonight, of course, the 1988 McLaren. So, here we go. We're just loading up now. Hopefully the lobby will behave itself this time. Right, guys, onto the grid.
Predictions?
difficult.
I'll go
Look
for
past
Aaron.
it. Aaron did have good pace around here. He probably didn't get. He did. In fact, he took pole position here last time, didn't he? But he didn't get the pole position because him and Tico collided in qualifying.
Penalties or something?
It was yeah. So Aaron was on a fast lap, and Tico was on an
Very
out lap,
fast.
and he was warming his tyres up as they came onto the back straight just before Blanchimont. And
Here we
Tico
go.
weaved in front of him, and Aaron crashed
All
into him
right.
and got a 5-place penalty after taking pole.
Here we
He was
go.
fuming. Corboy on pole again. Then can he get it right this time? Pagani's had Brutus had a great start. Oh, it's 3, 4, 5 wide into turn 1. Bumping and boring. Corboy gets into turn 1 first round. La Source. Oh, Captain Chubbs has already got a penalty. Has everybody made it round? I don't think so. There we've got. Oh, Captain Chubbs is round at turn 1. Oh, and AP's lost it on the exit of La
Look at
Source. T. Smith has been held up as well. Oh dear me, we've got 3 cars in dramas.
Are you okay?
Yeah, City Posh has got a penalty already. He's only done 2 corners. Brutus, Corboy, Pagani side by side at the end of the Kemmel Straight. The 4 behind them as well. Oh my god. This is chaos.
I'm only just past turn 1.
Right, so Corboy still leads. Brutus is second, Pagani third. Those 3 have slight gap back. Then you've got Tom Duval, Matt Cors, City Posh, Dutch Tricks trying to go around the outside. There's City Posh trying to go around the outside of Matt Cors. Around No Name. I don't know him. This is No Name. Matt Cors gets ahead of City Posh. He's up to P5. Tom Duval has latched onto the back of Brutus already, who's been dispossessed of a position by Pagani, who's now just picked up a penalty. The Red Bulls come streaming down. Corboy trying to make a break. He's got 8 tenths of a second. They round at the chicane. Oh, the S's, sorry. Pagani second. Third is Brutus. Fourth, Tom Duval. Matt Cors is fifth. City Posh sixth with Dutch Tricks right behind him. Next is Katz in P8 with Matt Mann, who's having a better run this time. He's got Scuba behind him. So we'll look at where he started this time. So Scuba's up. Scuba's down one, in fact. We've got a yellow flag. Who was that? Tico's retired.
Oh, long time.
Where did Tico retire? I didn't even see that.
I don't know. 30 seconds ago.
There's so much going on, I don't even know where to look. Half the time, right, through the bus stop they come. Corboy, still your race leader. Pagani second. Tom Duval's up to third. He's got ahead of Brutus. And he's looking very strong here. A little further back, we've got Brutus and Matt Cors going at it into the source. Matt Cors around the outside. Gets fended off. And now look up the inside of City Posh Blue. Oh, contact. Oh, around goes City Posh. And out. City Posh is round and out. Oh, side by side up by Rouge. Next is Katz. And Dutch Tricks. And Scuba on the back of them as well. Here we go, another Kemmel Straight. They're going to go 3 wide. Next is Katz pulls across. So Dutch Tricks is trying to make a gap. They're 3 wide coming down the Kemmel Straight. Scuba on the inside. Dutch in the middle. Oh, contact. Oh, have they got away with it? They've all got round somehow. Next is Katz is still ahead. Dutch and Scuba come out in the same order. I don't know how they all survived that. Scuba now with the big boys end into they come down there. Oh, up on the curve there. Who's that going wide? Is Zombie. No, it's Matt Man, sorry. Up on the curves there, bouncing around. He's up into P9 now. He's having a good running this time. He had a Zombie. Casey Bernard tucked in behind them. And then Enduro Chris. Oh, trying to go around Pooh on side by side. Zombie gets passed by Casey Bernard. What a move that was. Slams across the nose. They enter the chicane. The S's, sorry. Meanwhile, up front, Pagani has snatched the lead from Corboy, and Tom Duval now all over the back of Corboy. Trying to go to the inside, not quite close enough. Drops back into the slipstream now. They come through. Blanchimont. Pagani, of course, who claimed the Div 2 title last season at this race. In that dry to wet race. He played his strategic blinder, putting on a wet setup in a dry race that started dry, finished wet. Out they come, then top 4, line astern. But Tom Duval has no penalties, while the guys around him all have penalties, so he's in a very strong position here at the moment.
Yep.
Action further back, Katz and Scuba. Katz gets back past Scuba. Scuba trying to go around the outside of La Source, didn't make it work. AP with the fastest lap, and City Posh, or is that Chubbs, has spun. I think it's Chubbs. Scuba then into the slipstream of Katz. Onto the Kemmel Straight, pops out. They are side by side. Scuba hasn't got enough of a run though. Katz will hold on, but Scuba's going to go around the outside as they get into the chicane, and that is move done. Katz comes back at him. Can't get it done. Now Dutch Trick's going to buy into this as well. He's down the inside, switches back to the outside on the curb, unsettles the car just a little. Wants to stay where he is, so Pagani then... Oh, missed. Oh, he's on the grass. Oh, he spun. Oh, into the wall. Oh, Casey Bernard's a lucky boy. I think the car just ghosted and he drove through him. Casey Bernard up to P8. He's having a very good run here in P8. Batman still P9. Zombie behind him. There's a lot of my all the cars filtering down. Enduro Chris is P11. T Smith behind him in 12th. He had some dramas on the first lap, so he's recovering. And Wesker as well on the back of them. Oh, T Smith and Enduro Chris go side by side. T Smith round the outside. That's a great move there from Tom. This cat's down to P14 then, so he is now the race, thankfully. Despite that spin in contact with the wall. Aaron's had some dramas. He's down in P15, recovering as well. Dutch Tricks just put a move on Matt Cors into the bus stop. However, it's not done. Oh, whoa! Into the wall. Is that Dutch? Dutch Tricks got on the AstroTurf that spat him off into the wall. And now he's battling with Casey Bernard. Runs him out wide at La Source. I think Dutch picked up some wing damage and all of that. Cors survives with his P6. Scuba now P5. He's got Brutus P4. He has dropped off the back of these lead three. He's got Tom Duval and Corboy going side by side. Down the Kemmel Straight's a little less chaotic this one. The nature of the track, I think, just strung everybody out a little bit now. So Pagani still leads. He's got 1.4 seconds over Corboy. With a penalty though, Tom Duval still the net race leader. However, if Pagani can just stretch his legs.
Paying attention that Scuba also has no penalty, so he catches up on Brutus there.
Yeah, he doesn't need to overtake him at this stage either, so if he can get to the back of him, he doesn't need to rush a move. Obviously, the gap ahead of him is 2 seconds, so a bit of a gap up to Tom Duval, who's still battling with Corboy. Corboy then just pulled away a little bit through this part of the lap. Although he's wide there through the right-hander. Start to build up onto the back straight. Oh, Brutus has picked up another penalty. Look at that, Casey Bernard all over the back of Dutch Tricks then. So Div 2 racer Casey Bernard all over the back of reigning Div 1 champ Dutch Tricks. This is what these races provide us. An opportunity to pit yourself against the best from the other leagues. And really mix it up. Can Casey Bernard make a move into the bus stop? Dutch Tricks is going to defend the inside a little bit. No, Casey Bernard down the inside.
Go for it.
Oh, big move. Oh, Junkie Sport, I think spun. Or was it T Smith? Might have spun.
Oh, he made it. Look at that.
Casey Bernard on the inside. Gets the drag out the corner. Down to La Source, who's going to be laced on the brakes. It's Casey Bernard. And through he goes. Oh, who's that gone round?
What a move.
Oh, Matt Cors has gone round. Matt Cors has spun coming out of La Source. He's hit the wall. And everybody's filtering past him.
Oh, the streaks.
Oh, Matt Cors has left the session.
No! Casey Bernard! And Dutch.
Oh, the car did coming up out.
Oh my god!
And at the top of Radion, onto the Kemmel Straight. Off they go. Was there contact there? I'm assuming there must have been contact there, Max, if you were watching that.
I think, I don't know if I'm right, I'm not going to say nothing, but I think I saw something that was maybe not
Dutch Tricks has no front wing anymore. Casey Bernard only just getting going. He has dropped all the way down to P16.
Oh, what a battle. Oh, there goes Aaron.
So, Pagani leads, Tom Duval's up into P2 now. And can he close down on this final lap? He's just over 2 seconds back. So Pagani and Tom Duval battling for this race win. And currently there's 2,000ths per second in it. Who's had the better run of the back straight? Pagani's just inching away. We're on the final lap. Tom Duval, he needs to close him down. It's 0.069, 0.059. Who's going to have the final run through the bus stop? Here we go then. Can Pagani keep that gap above 2 seconds? I think he can. He can. He crosses the line. Tom Duval's going to be P2. He is.
No.
No, he's jumped him. Oh, Pagani
P1.
must have had 2. Pagani must have had 2 penalties then. So Tom Duval wins from Pagani. Corboy's 3rd, Scuba 4th, Brutus 5th. Mattman's going to come in P6. Good result for him. And here comes the penalty. Look at all the penalties. Zombies P7. AP crosses the line P8. Wesker P9. Enduro Chris goes P10 but gets jumped by Cats. Aaron is P12. Junkie Sport is P13. Dutch Tricks with no front wing left comes across the line in P14. T Smith crosses the line, he is P15. Casey Bernard, what a race he was having. Put a move on Dutch Tricks and then a collision means he unfortunately drops out all the way down to P16. Tom de Waal then is your 4th winner in 4 races. Wins the Pagani 1 on the track.
The chat is going crazy.
So Pagani, yeah, with the pace, but those 2 penalties mean he just ends up in P2. Unfortunately there, but great drive from Pagani. 48.0, the fastest lap is that as well from him. So Tom de Waal is your winner of the Spa race from Pagani, Cowboy. And you've got Scuba P4, Brutus P5, Mapman P6, good race from him. Zombie P7, AP P8, Wesker P9, and Nexus Cats P10. And Enduro Chris in 11th, Aaron. Junkie Sport, Dutch, T Smith, Casey Bernard, so unlucky for him. Matt Cause 17th, and then the retirements were Chubb, City Posh, and Tico. What a dramatic race that one was. And we move on then to
I think the crash of Casey Bernard and involving the Strix also was the Strix trying to go by the inside on the straight and Casey staying on the inside. And because of that, I think he didn't see Dutch or didn't by intention push Dutch into the grass. But yeah, that happens in racing, unfortunately.
So then, the final race of the classic cars then will be Silverstone, and it will be the 1988 McLaren MP4/4.
Oh,
super. That's what we like to hear. Roger that.
Silverstone. Your home race, boys.
It is indeed one of the great all-time circuits.
Ever had the chance to go visit it?
I have been, but I've not been to an F1 race. I've been to see. I've seen the British touring cars there. I've seen FIA
Nice.
GT there in 1999.
Okay.
I think it was. Was it that? Yeah, but it was 1999.
Long time ago.
Yeah, very long time ago. It was quite good because it was when the Lister Storm was racing.
Okay.
And it was the old GT. I think it was the old GT3 and GT4 at the time. And after about 4 or 5 laps, obviously the pace of the cars at the front was so much more than the other class that it basically just became a constant stream of noise, which just annoyed my mother because then there was like no break in the noise. It was just constant noise. She was like, "Are they coming around so quickly?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's what happens for multi-class racing." So there we go then. So Mikey has very kindly just put a points table standing into the Discord, and let's have a look how things currently stand then. So after 4 races, Mikey, do you want to give us a rundown? This is if you put your hard work into this for us.
well, it's amazing what a couple of races can do, because Dutch and Tico are now sitting in 4th and 5th. You now have Scuba in P1 on 64, with Tom LD just 1 point behind on 63, and Zombie a couple of points behind him on 61. There's a little bit of a gap between Dutch and Tico, 9 points there. And then it's pretty tight actually from AP all the way down to Aaron. There's only 6 points between, 6 drivers? And there's an
AP on
8-point gap
50.
between Aaron and Brutus.
Yeah, we've got AP on 50, T Smith on 49, Enduro Chris on 47, Katz on 46, Wesker on 46, and Aaron on 44. So some tightly bunched packs, but yeah, that's the one at the top we need to watch out.
Yeah, no one's really pulling away. And then you've got that double points race in Austria with the F2 cars. That's going to be really, really important.
Thus rendering every other race at this point completely irrelevant.
Yeah. Purely
It's going to be interesting.
Just to get your eyes in, and of course, we've got a different car. And so the home of the British Grand Prix, the circuit that hosted the first ever Formula One Grand Prix, Silverstone.
Is that? Oh.
It was indeed, yes. It was the first ever race in Formula One in 1950 or 51. That's a good question. I don't know.
Just testing your skill.
I've got to say, Lee, I'm amazed you didn't just kind of pick a name out there.
I have an idea in my head, but I don't want to say it, so I'm gonna quickly Google that. No, we're off, we're running already.
Here we go. AP starting on the first.
AP and Scuba on the front row. And away we go. Look at somebody's up in the background already. Is that City Posh? Of course it's City Posh. City Posh has gone before they even got to the start finish. For 2 races in a row in the McLaren at Silverstone, and City Posh has just binned it before they've even got off the line. Brilliant.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Pagani's gone as well. Oh, somebody's gone round. Is that T Smith? I think T Smith. Oh, maybe it's Nexus Cats. It's Chaos. Scuba is into the lead then. Touch Tricks is up to P2. AP is third. Oh, contact. Who's that? AP is. He's been hit from behind. Oh, more contact. Oh my God, who's that gone off?
There goes a decoration.
There's cars all over the track.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, these cars don't stick to the tarmac very well.
They do not. I think Brutus and Enduro Chris were caught up in that a little bit. Corboy and Casey Bernardo recovering. You've got Cats on the back of Chubbs and T Smith. And let's see where everybody is. Oh, see, Posh is just trying to destroy his car at this stage. Dutch Tricks has swooped into the lead then. As they come through Maggers and Beckett's for the first time. Scuba tucks in behind him. Oh, Dutch are having a bit of a wobble through Chapel. We've got a yellow flag in the back, and Junkie Sports up in P3, so even a good start there from him. With cars from his youth when he was a mere 50 years old. Love you, Cal. You've got Tico in P4 having a big tank slapper as he comes out of Stowe. Another excellent helmet on Tico there. Tom Duval in P5. Aaron in P6. They never say we take things seriously here at FTRL.
Kill me.
Mike, if you really want to laugh, Mike, just imagine me doing those chicken eyes right now.
Oh God.
Don't strict lead Junkie Sport. Oh, what's happened to Scuba? Scuba's gone off. Where's Scuba gone? Why is Scuba's down in P10? What has happened to Scuba? He dropped out the battle for the Junkie Sports in P2. But he has got Tico right under his rear wing as they head down into I forgot the name. It's called Goddard's, maybe. This is the one corner I always forget. Oh, Chubbs has gone. Chubbs is having a bit of a nightmare.
788.
788, yeah. Oh God, yeah, the flag's all over the shop at the moment.
That's the 4th DNF in 5 races for Chubbs.
Oh, I believe he's left the session completely this time.
No.
Yellow flag sector 1, yellow flag sector 2. No, I'm done.
In answer to your earlier question, it was Farina. There we go. Farina won the first ever Formula 1 race. Nino Farina. No, what's happened to Tico? I've been looking at Tico's now down to P10. So Junkie Sport remains in PR. Brewers has retired. He's crashed coming out of Chapel. So Dutch Tricks is your race leader, as he was in the first race at Monza. Junkie Sport holding on to P2 there. Great job from him so far. Tom Duval is third. Aaron now up in P4. Having a good race so far. We're losing people left, right and centre here. Corboy's now retired as well. Where has he crashed? He's crashed coming out of Stowe. Aaron now on the back of Tom Duval. So Jerome Chris picks up a penalty. Got Wesker P5. Zombie on the back of him. Onto the Wellington straight. Oh, behind him, Scuba's having a big tank slapper. He tries to get on the power. These cars, of course, no traction control. Very few electronics in these cars. Scuba now looking at the back of Matman, who's up in P7, so another good race for Matman then. So he's kind of got himself together now. Had a difficult first 3 races, but a good run last time out at Spa. Now he's up in P7 on this one. He's got a recovering Scuba who's up the inside of him as they come out of Cops, and up into P7 goes Scuba. Aaron meanwhile has made the move on Tom Duval, and now he's on the back of Junkie Sport as they come out of Chapel. Junkie Sport's kicking up the grass onto the hangar straight. Aaron's got the inside, trying to go for the inside. They're going to go wheel to wheel. Stowe Aaron later on the brakes, and through he goes up into P2. It's Aaron's strongest race so far. Now can't Tom Duval do anything? He's brought Wesker as well, so now got 4 cars battling for second, third, fourth and fifth. Oh, 3 wide coming out of Vale. Junkie Sports had a moment somewhere. Oh, who's that going wide? I think it was Wesker that was suddenly caught up to P3, so Wesker gets squeezed out wide, but ends up in P3. Aaron hands on to P2. Junkie Sport down to P4. Oh, he's going in hot there. Oh, he's gone very hot. Oh, contact. Big contact with Wesker.
Yellow flag sector 1.
Wesker's got a 3-second penalty for corner cutting. Oh dear, Junkie Sports having a big tank slapper. He's now got Zombie on the outside of him. He's now got squeezed with the grass and spun. Oh, Zombie's been spun off into the wall. Oh, he's damaged his wing.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, and that's retirement for him as well. So out he goes. Tom Duval goes past Wesker for P3. Scuba now around the outside of Junkie Sports. He recovers up to P5. Junkie Sport has now got Scuba in his sights. They come round Cop's corner. Matman P7. Casey Bernard in P8. Next is Cats. Oh, Tico sideways coming out of Cop's corner there. He's only got half a wing. The back end of that car. Just trying to get away from him as he came out of Cops on the curbs. Just about.
14 people left.
Hanging on to it. Yeah, we've had a few retirements in this one, unfortunately. City Posh, despite having no front wing and spinning off the line, is still carrying on. Though he is now a lap down. Dutch Tricks, though, on his way. 5.4 seconds to the good. And looking very comfortable at this stage. You've got Aaron in P2. Tom Duval P3 now. Wesker tucked in behind him. Scuba there as well. Junkie Sport now just dropping away a little bit. And he's had a bit of a moment somewhere. Just clips that curb out of Club. Matman and Casey Bernard closing down. Got a battle of the Div 2 racers. Oh, yellow flag in Sector 3. Who's that?
Junkie Sports slowing down there. No.
City Posh doing some more donuts.
Oh, move. Freeway. Oh! What's that?
Oh, who's that? Off goes. Is that Matman? Matman spun. As he headed into Farm. Or Village. I don't know which corner they are. The new ones are all still a bit alien to me. But off goes. Unfortunately, Matman's that strong run has been dented.
Oh, Scuba.
So Scuba, having been battling for the lead early on, having a moment, dropped down to P10. He's back up to P4 on the back of Tom Duval. Any battles going? Everybody's kind of strung out a little bit now. The best battle we've got is Scuba and Wesker and Tom Duval at the moment. So the final step at the podium, but still up for grabs. On the final lap, we've got a gaggle of cars in the background as well. Junkie Sport, Cats, Casey Bernard. Tika with half a wing. But Dutch Tricks has taken the McLaren.
Oh, Dutch.
Bit of opposite lock on the final corner. Spectacular finish. Aaron's going to come in P2. Is Tom going to hang on to P3? He is. Tom takes P3, Scuba P4, Wesker P5. Junkie Sport, strong side of the race, just fell away a little bit in the middle part, P6 for him. Gats is P7, Casey Bernard is P8, Tico recovers to P9. Matman unfortunately had a spin, lost him a couple of places, he comes home in P10. Joe Chris is P11, T Smith out of the final corner, he will be P12. We've got Chubbs' ghost car half around the lap. City Posh with no front wing, as it has been for most of the race. Drifts out of Stowe. And that is it then.
Driver of the day, Aaron.
And up to P2. So good driving from Aaron. His strongest result of the evening so far. So Dutch Tricks with his second win. He puts himself back in contention then as they enter the final race, which is going to be a 25% distance race.
Double points.
Red Bull Ring, double points as well in the 2020 F2 cars.
Oh,
So the most modern thing we've run. Well, there's some spaces, Max, if you want to jump in. You can give us some in-race commentary if you want.
But there's no space.
There is, we've had like Chubbs has left, Brutus has had to go.
Okay.
So if you want to jump in the next race, man.
No problem.
In fact, Mikey, you can jump in the lobby now if you want.
Yep, cool, I'll do that.
And we'll,
Have I been sent an invite already?
I'm not sure. I will send you one when we get through this screen. So Dutch Tricks wins the British Grand Prix of the McLarens from Aaron, Tom Duval in third, Scuba fourth, Wesker fifth, Junkie Sport sixth, Katz is seventh, Casey Bernard is eighth. Tico Knight, the map man, was rounding out the top 10. Now Max Def does love Austria. Yeah, Max Def does love Austria, so he's gonna go cause some chaos in these F2 cars.
Copy that.
But not too much chaos, Max. Right. We'll send you an invite, Mikey. Wherefore art thou? Hang on.
Do we take any team here?
Yep,
Yeah,
any car you like, mate. Any car you like. Yep.
I'll go with Dutch Tricks. Sorry, Dutch.
Carlin.
How nice is that,
Incredibly
Mike?
tight.
Nice lap update.
So just waiting for Aaron Corboy to pick a car. Any car?
So who do we not have running in this one?
So there's no Matt Cause, no Chubbs, no Brutus, and no Zombie.
Zombie. No Brutus.
What's the rules here? You gotta pit one time, no?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, one pit, one stop.
Copy that. And no setups allowed, huh?
No setups allowed. It's just fixed.
So there is 1 point separating the top three at the moment. You've got Scuba and Tom LD on 81 and Dutch on 80. Tico is the next person back and he's 17 points behind.
Jesus.
And that's the same with Aaron. But with double points, I mean, all it takes is for those top three to, you know, have a poor run, and you never know.
Oh, God, Goy Carp entered. Goy Carp has appeared. That's always exciting.
Has he?
He has, look. Goy Carp has joined the lobby.
No.
Well, I know who my money's on. Go on, Goy.
Come on, Goy.
Right, so because wherever Goy finishes, he gets 100 points, right? That's how it works. So then we are just waiting for everybody to get the go-ahead. And then we are on the way. The F2 race, of course, we did a little mini F2 tournament before season 15 started. We were trying to do 10 races. Unfortunately, it took a lot longer than we anticipated, so we didn't end up completing that. I think we ended up with 8 in the end, but it was good fun. They're good fun cars.
No safety car.
No safety car. So then, here we go.
So we're going to have Max behind the wheel commentating as well.
Yeah, indeed. Expect a lot of swearing.
It reminds me of you know when they do the charity football match.
Yeah.
And you sometimes have the goalkeeper with the mic on.
Oh no!
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
So yeah, rather than a random grid, we do have a one-shot quali for this race as well.
Yes. So who can nail a qualifying lap?
Never driven the F2 cars, actually, to be honest.
Did you not do that Div 2 tournament? F2 tournament we did before the season started.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. You were in that Div 2 tournament, weren't you? F2 tournament.
I do not remember.
Yeah, because you were on the front row in Monaco, remember?
Ah, that one.
did end very well, but you were on the front row.
The front row of the pit lane,
I definitely did not manufacture that for you. Definitely did not manufacture that for you.
The front row of the pit lane.
Yeah, I mean, you were in the pit wall, but you were in the wall quite quickly. But you know, you led a couple of meters.
One shot quali.
So here we go then. Let's see who's gonna claim pole position. I'll go on board with into turn 1, and Matt Man is currently a race leader. Oh God, this is really confusing. I'm gonna stay on board with Goy. There we go. So Casey Bernard now currently on the top, and Tico second. Goy Carp on P5, whereas Max, he's 15th at the moment as they head up towards turn 3. Junkie Sport now goes to the top of the standings. It's all chopping and changing. Next is Cats, is now fastest.
Invalidated.
Oh, Max is going to be starting at the back.
No problem.
Head down now towards turn 4. Downhill right-hander. Out on the curb. Nice line from Goy using the curb. Misses the apex slightly though. Next is Cats, is on target for pole position here. He is flying in his F2 cars. Into the left-hander turn 5. See Posh Blue and Cats TK now entering that mix as well. Casey Bernard well up in P4. Now third. Oh, Goy Carp out wide over the curb. So the fight, just 2 corners to go then. Thanks into the right hander over the curb nicely. Oh, he has. Oh, Alexis Cats has snatched it back. Oh, Tiko's had a mare somewhere. He's down to P11. And this is Cats takes pole position, and so he does love the F2 cars. Won 3 races in that tournament we did earlier in the year. Almost been disqualified. Go on, Max. Oh, Dutch Tricks has been disqualified there. That's Nexus Cats takes pole position from City Posh. Casey Bernard up in P3, head of Scuba. Enduro Chris Goy Carp up in P6. Pagani in 7th. Tom Deval 8th.
Of the top of the standings, guys, Scuba is in the perfect position here to take the win.
He is indeed his biggest rival. Dutch Tricks down in P11, T Smith down in 12th, Tico 14th, Aaron down in 17th, Tom Deval's up there in P8. So yeah, looking very good there. But look at that then, 2 Div 2 drivers in the top 3.
Come on, Div 2.
Yeah, then 25% race, double points at stake. Who is going to snatch the festive crown and be on the nice list? Max is calling it for him. A couple of drivers just ready up. Here we go then. 25% race in the F2 cars. Next is Cats on pole along City Posh. We've got 5 red lights and away we go. The great start from him. Casey Bernard up to second as well. Oh, in the background, who's got off? That's it's Goy Karp. He's into the wall on the start finish. Goy Karp's had an absolute shocking start. He's speared off into the wall. I don't know if there was contact there. On the run up to turn 3 then. Next is Cats leads. Casey Bernard challenging. City Posh tucks into third and Joe Chris. Oh, Cats is wide and through goes Casey Bernard.
Very wide.
City Posh having a big tank slapper off the curb. Yeah, big wiggle there. So Joe Chris gets through. Scuba in P5 doing everything he needs to do to take the crown. Oh, it's chaos. Who's that round the outside? That's Pagani and Wesker going side by side. Pagani into the gravel. Let's Tico through up into P8. Max is already up to P11. Go on, Max. And now attacking his teammate. Those tricks. Oh. Oh, Max.
Casey in P1 at the moment.
So there's a Div 2 1-2. Casey Bernard leading.
Yep.
Driving Robert Schwartzman's car. He's got Nexus Cats tucked in right behind him though. Those two, a little bit of a gap back. Then you've got Enduro Chris and Scuba, who's past City Posh. In the background, that is Dutch Tricks and Pagani going at it into turn 1. Bit of a lock up there from Dutch. Oh, he spun! Oh, Dutch spins, hits Aaron. Aaron survives. Oh, that's a big moment there. Aaron and Pagani now nose to tail up towards turn 3. Aaron to the inside of Pagani. Not close enough. Oh, into the back and goes AP.
Could that be Dutch's title charge gone?
He's got a lot of work to do now, hasn't he? He's just gone back past Max. For P13. Now looking at the back of Callboy.
Sitting in P3.
Casey Bernard has got a nice little gap here at the moment. Oh, and Nexus Cats has picked up a penalty. That could be key. Casey Bernard is looking very, very good here at the moment. Leads by half a second. His nearest rival now has a 2-second penalty. And you've got Scuba and Enduro Chris nose to tail with City Posh just behind them. And you've got Tom Deval and Tico nose to tail. Well, Tico's had a good run there to the final corner. He's down the inside. Through he goes. Can Tom come back at him then? Driving in Callum Ilot's car. Tico in Mick Schumacher's Primer. Through turn 1 they go. Matt Mann now picked up a penalty as well. Aaron now in P9 behind Wesker.
And for the first time tonight, DRS is enabled.
Here he is. Tico and Tom Deval going at it again. Tom Deval to the outside. Into turn 3. No way through though. Race leader still Casey Bernard. Still holding the lead. Half a second up on Nexus Cats, who's got the DRS.
Go on, Casey.
Scuba, however, is not in DRS range, so Scuba doesn't need to win this race really. He can just sit where he is. He will take the title. He's got Joe Chris tucked in right behind him. City Posh there as well. Tico and Tom Deval continue to squabble. And they've now got Wesker right on the tail as well. Aaron's also on the back, and yeah, that's Aaron on the back, isn't it? Yeah. Is that AP as well? No, AP's a little bit further back.
Yeah.
Change for P3. Enduro Chris down the inside. The Scuba pits. The Scuba is the first to blink. Tico pits as well, as does AP. First drivers in, also in Junkie Sport. Casey Bernard stretching that lead up to 0.7 of a second. Katz is
He's
closing
stretching his legs a bit, isn't he?
Yeah, doing very, very well so far. Looking very comfortable. These two have a 2-second gap back to Enduro Chris. They're under no threat from DRS range at the moment. The question is now, though, is Scuba and Tico going to be quicker on fresher tyres? They'll be out on the mediums. So everybody seems to be on the soft at the moment. Oh no, they're going to super softs. Ooh, exciting. How's it going, Max? Up in P9?
Oh, I'm just... There's just the shifting that is a little bit different.
Yeah, it's different.
But all the rest, trying to keep up with the guy in front of me. Getting DRS. Oh, there we go, the penalty.
Oh dear. Keep plugging, mate. Keep plugging. Right, so into the pits comes City Posh and Aaron. They pit this time around.
Yeah.
Max has got Scuba behind him. He's the first of the guys to have stopped. Now is Scuba going to be getting a massive undercut, because obviously they were about 2 seconds off the race lead. How much longer the Casey Bernard and Nexus Cats want to carry on these soft tyres, and are those super softs going to get to the end? What kind of state are they going to be in then? So Scuba coming down the start finish straight. Some of the drivers on the way down pit lane, but I think Scuba's going to clear them all. Yes, indeed. He's up to P7. Here coming out the pits, City Posh. He's got Tico Tuxin right behind him. He's got the run on him. Goes to the outside. City Posh defending the inside. He's got the DRS off of Scuba, and he might just be able to fend him off here. Runs him deep into turn 3. That's position retained for City Posh. I think Casey Bernard needs to pit here really and try and cover off these guys from behind. Oh, Nexus Cat's coming in, steaming in there. Here he comes, yep, in he comes. Cat's following him in.
There's a 15.5 second gap between soft runners and the super softs. How long it takes to pit on the F2s.
It's going to be close. So you've got Scuba coming around the midfield part of the lap then. As Casey Bernard comes to a stop. So Enduro Chris, Tom Duval, Max have gone through. They have not pitted.
Waiting for the end, boys.
Here comes Scuba then out of the final corner. Casey Bernard's on his way. It's going to be close. Out of the pit lane he comes. Where is Scuba? There is Scuba. Oh, he's ahead. He is ahead still. Scuba has jumped next to Cats. In the background, City Push and Tico going at it again. Tico to the outside. Through 2. Gets across, cuts across to the inside then for 3 this time. Not to be denied. And this time he will run City Push out wide as Aaron tries to buy into this battle as well. A DRS train going on here. Casey Bernard just did enough. He's got 9/10 of a second. Back to Scuba on lap 6 now. Enduro Chris is going to carry on again when he's just picked up a penalty there.
3.5 laps to go.
In comes Tom Duval. Is Max going to be in this time as well? He is. So Max pits. Can Casey Bernard hold off current Div 1 championship leader? Scuba, and he's going to go on to lap 7. 4 laps to go. Tico with a penalty. It's not what he wanted. Corwin with a penalty a little bit further back as well. But Casey Bernard doing
6 second pit. How slow are these guys working?
There's only like 2 guys, mate. It's not like an F1 pit. It's not got a whole team of people. You've got about 4. Max is raging. We've got a yellow flag in sector 3. Who is that? Was that Matman or Goykarp? Not quite sure who it was. Goykarp into the pits. So Enduro Chris now the only one not to have pitted. He is your race leader. Casey Bernard still holding off Scuba. The gap half a second. Nexus Cats on the back of them as well. And you've got 2.4 seconds back to Tico. So Chris pits this time from the race lead. 22 seconds is the gap. What has his pace been like then the last couple of laps? Running in clear air. Tyres are off, tyres are on. Away he goes. Whereas Casey Bernard is coming out of the final corner now. Scuba right on his tail. Nexus Cat's right there as well. Where is Enduro Chris? They're going to pass him there. He's just coming out of the... past the line there where he can get off the pit limiter. And Scuba is right now on the back of Casey Bernard. He's got the DRS as well. Casey Bernard's got a little bit defensive. Scuba gives Scuba a squeeze, but Scuba's down the inside into turn 3. Can he switch back? No, he can't. Scuba gets the move done. Casey Bernard though slots straight back in behind him. Nexus Cat's just dropping away a little bit. But we're still on for P3 there, so everybody behind is a penalty. A yellow flag further back, that is T. Smith, I think has spun at turn 2. Interestingly, which is a straight line, so I'm not quite sure how he's done that. Only T. Smith will know. So can Casey Bernard come back at Scuba? Into the penultimate corner then, they're going to complete lap 8, this will be the penultimate lap of the race. Scuba's just inching away. Chris, they're just putting a move on Tico. Down the start finish straight, back up to P4. He's on those fresh tyres. So he's going to be flying. Can he do anything about Nexus Cat's ahead of him? Tico, they're going to come back at him. Here you go again. Tico on the inside, then through 2. Up to turn 3. And he should get the move done again here though. Can Chris try and hang on around the outside? He's going to give it a go. But Tico gets the move done. So Chris drops back in. Goes after the slipstream. No DRS, strangely though. And meanwhile, Aaron's now trying to buy into this as well, behind them. Oh, Enduro Chris has gone deep into 4. Aaron's down the inside. Chris going to swoop around the outside though. He should have the run off the corner. He'll have the inside for 5. Dutch meanwhile just putting a move on Pagani.
Out of this race.
No, he's not. He's hanging on. Pagani and Dutch going wheel to wheel.
Cats has been disqualified. Too many penalties apparently.
Oh dear. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So unfortunately, Nexus Cat's strong run is over. Casey Bernard, can he do anything about Scuba on the last lap then? Here we go.
Oh, somebody went out in front of me there.
AP, yeah, AP's dropped back. It's Pagani and Dutch are going at it. City Posh and Enduro Chris. City Posh gets through. Enduro Chris is just dropping back despite being on those fresher tyres. And he's down to a penalty there as well. Let's go look at the race lead. Scuba has still got Casey Bernard right behind him. Can Casey Bernard manufacture an opening? Then he's right on the tail as they come through 3. He's got a good run off the corner. He is closing.
He's got to do it now.
Aaron's on the inside of Tico into turn 3. Can Casey Bernard make a move? He's going to have to go the long way around. He's got his nose alongside. Can he get a run off the corner?
Oh,
what he needs now is some ERS.
Catching up on Pagani and tricks. Come on, boys.
Casey Bernard looking every which way here. He's running Scuba so hard. Can he force a mistake? Can he force a penalty? Oh, Pagani's dropped it somewhere, has he? Yeah, he's spun coming out of 4.
We're out on touch with Hamilton.
Can Casey Bernard force a mistake from Scuba in the final couple of corners? Out of the final corner we come.
You can't.
Scuba's going to hang on.
Brilliant.
Great drive from Casey Bernard there, but Scuba wins. He wins the race. He wins the series. Aaron's going to finish P3. City Posh comes home P5 as Wesker jumps him on penalties. Enduro Chris down to P7, jumped by Tom Deval on penalties. Tico P8. Dutch Tricks, oh dear, not the race he would have hoped for. He comes home P9. Max comes home with a P10. Cool, Max. AP P11. Junkie Sport, no penalties for him. He's going to come home P12. Callboy out of the final corner. Into the wall a little bit early. Oh, he's going to crash into the wall. He's not finished the race yet. And Matman's going to beat him. So Matman picks up P13. Callboy has crashed too early. Pagani's going to try and join him. Oh, he does. There we go. That's how you do it. Pagani crashes across the line for P15. D. Smith. And got Goy Carp hunting him down. Go on the Goy. Oh, they've gone wide.
Tom's in Mazepin's car as well.
Oh, he's probably touching somebody inappropriately.
He's got a
Goy's got
puncture.
him! Goy's got him! Go on, Goy! And Goy steals P16 on the final lap. T. Smith's doing donuts. And crosses the line, and he's got a puncher as well for his manners, so yeah. And there we have it then. So Scuba wins the race, but what a drive from Casey Bernard. Just denied.
Brilliant drive from Casey.
Was that brilliant drive there? Really gelled with these F2 cars. Cat's so unlucky. I didn't see him pick up that many penalties, but unfortunately he gets disqualified from the race, so he loses out on P3, which gives Aaron the final step on the podium. But a win for Scuba, his second win of the night, having won the Renault R26 race in Australia. It was round 3. He wins the double point race at the end and clinches the Festive title. Okay, he's been in the chat. So close. What a drive, mate. Absolutely stunning effort from you in that one. Scuba just couldn't let you have nice things, could he there? No, he's just got to win it all. So Scuba then is your race winner. Casey Bernard second. Aaron comes home P3. Wesker P4. City Posh P5 with Tom Deval in P6. Joe Chris P7. Tico P8. Dutch is P9. Max rounding out the top 10. We've got effort there from Max. And then you've got AP in 11th. Junkie Sport 12th. Matman 13th. Callboy 14th. Pagani P15. Goy Carp P16. After crashing on the opening lap. You did a City Posh off the line. T. Smith, the final finisher in P17 with Nexus Cats getting disqualified for I don't even know what. But P18 for him, having snatched pole position as well. He was looking very good. He only got... He did just look at how many penalties he had. He had 4 penalties.
Only.
Interesting.
Unless maybe the 5th one that got him disqualified. I don't know. Who knows? But there we go. That is the end of that then. So, what are the final standings then, Mikey? Gives you the top 5.
So you have, so the top 5 you're looking at, I haven't actually finalised them yet, I'm doing them as we speak, but we've got Scuba on 121, Tom LD on 111, and I'm expecting Aaron to actually jump a couple of places into 3rd. Like I say, I haven't finalised them yet, but they will be in there soon. So
it'll be in the Discord shortly for those who are interested.
As soon as they are.
Super. Well, that is the end of our festive fun racing for this evening. Thank you very much for joining us, not only for tonight but for FTRL races all across the year. That is our final broadcast of 2020. It's been a terrible year for just about everything else, but at least League Racing has thrived in these trying conditions. So from everybody at FTRL, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we will see you for more of our fantastic racing action starting on January the 4th with the return of performance. That'll be the first thing to kick off 2020, so we'll be back in a couple of weeks. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Thank you, Mikey, for co-commentating and doing the standings. Max for co-commentating and doing a little bit of racing again there. Everybody from the league who jumped into the races and everybody who's chosen to watch us tonight, thank you very much for joining us for not only this broadcast but for all our streams, and we'll hope to see you again in 2021. But from us for this evening, good night and happy holidays. And girls.